Now, I talked about our rumors. Now we're going to get into some potential targets the Raiders could have in the first and second round of the NFL draft. First guy coming up on the board, Mike McGlinchey. So Mike McGlinchey, with left tackle Donald Penn set to be 35 years old and returning from a foot injury, plus Marshall Newhouse coming off of a disastrous year. Oakland must get serious about finding at least one starting offensive tackle this offseason. This is especially true when considering quarterback Derek Carr's struggles under pressure in his career. Next guy up that we could potentially target in the first round, cornerback Joshua Jackson. The Raiders' cornerback corps was among one of the worst, if not one of the worst in the entire NFL in 2017, and they may lose cornerback TJ Carey. He arguably has the most talent of any quarterback in 2018 draft class. Jackson may be a bit of a reach here at number 10. However, the need for a talented cornerback who can stay healthy is very real for Oakland. Next guy up that they could target in the third round, guy I love, Vita Vea, defensive tackle, Washington. At 6'4", 347 pounds, Vea is the largest defensive lineman in the 2018 NFL Draft. He repped 225 pounds 41 times on the bench and ran a 5.1 40-yard dash. He is one of the top players in this year's draft. He didn't light up the stat sheet with tackles for loss or sacks, but he was the Pac-12 Defensive Player of the Year because of his run stopping and disruption. Next guy up, first rounder, and the guy who I thought was no doubt the slam dunk pick, but he dropped down to number 2, Roquan Smith, linebacker from Georgia. Smith is an unusually heavy hitter for his size with outstanding explosion and athleticism. Smith has been a popular name on the Raiders report, but he isn't my top target for the Raiders anymore. That new guy is linebacker Jermaine Edmonds from Virginia Tech. Before the NFL Combine, Edmunds' NFL stock was on the rise due to his athletic ability plus his size and speed. Measuring 6'5", weighing 253 pounds, Edmunds ran a 4.54 second 40-yard dash, a little bit faster than Goodell. His lateral quickness is like a defensive back, and yet Edmunds led the Hokies with 109 tackles, adding 5.5 sacks, 14 tackles for a loss, 3 forced fumbles this past season. Edmunds is my new top target for the Raiders, but I want to hear from you guys. Who should the Raiders select in the first round of the 2018 NFL Draft? If you think it's Edmunds, give me a heart. Smith, give me a like. Vita Vea, wow face. If you think it's somebody else, why not? Laugh at me.